Yeah, everything ended up turned out to be okay. I deal with this, I guess, minor. It's called atrial flutter, and I got into an episode today with it, and then doctors checked me out, and it got back into sinus rhythm, normal rhythm. So came back.
When you say episodes, you just mean like you were like what happened there? Like you were feeling uncomfortable?
Yeah, I could tell there was some irregular beats going on. I am qualified to talk about. Yeah, this is me. I'm allowed to, I've had I've had a couple of ablations. One in 1999 and one in 2012. And I always remember the one in 2012 because it was during the Monday night game. Colin Kaepernick and the 49ers versus the Chicago Bears, and Colin had a great night that night. And I knew I was in it during the game, and after the game, got checked out, and ended up having to have an ablation for that one because it didn't go back into rhythm. But 2-0 with in arrhythmias.
John cut his press conference short. And did he reach out to you? Was there a text you or something?
No, I think Joe Ortiz called John, let him know, and then John told my parents and stuff. So that's what I was told.
Did they have to do anything to you, or did you just settle back in?
Yeah, just went back. And they did a great job. I had a little treatment, a little IV, and some. I think Marco gave me some kind of magnesium thing. So they were on it, which was great. I mean, so all good.
When did you start feeling it? Was it like after the anthem, or was it later than that?
I kind of started feeling it last night, and then, but wasn't really sure. But after. Yeah, somewhere right. Yeah, after pregame warm-ups, just like it was in 2012. It was like during the pregame warm-up, I kind of started feeling it, and I haven't felt it since 2012. I mean, it hasn't happened. But the one in '99 was, then was it 13 years later? Had to have the procedure done again, and so I figured I was getting close to the 13-year mark. I was going to need another one at some point. So
you started. So at a certain point, you felt like you needed to notify Marco?
Nah, I know a lot about it, so I just wanted to see what the pulse. I'm not good at taking my own pulse, so just took the pulse, and it was in the arrhythmia. So, but I felt like we were good, and then they just said, no, we need to get an EKG. So trust the doctors. If you're not going to trust your doctors, who are you going to trust? I've always thought that. And then came back in to the locker room, and there was paramedics came, did an EKG, and they said it was back to the sinus rhythm, and I said I feel good, so got back out there on the field.
Can altitude affect or exacerbate that stuff? Just in a different climate here.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Did you feel when Gary Kubiak had his thing? Did you feel a special kind of understand that? Remember when that happened? Halftime of the game?
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, I don't have intimate knowledge of it, but good. All good. We can move on. We can move on to the game. Great win. Great and glorious win for team. Really proud of our team. Pleased. I mean, that's playing, good football. Offense, defense, and special teams. 4 quarters of it. I mean, felt great about that.
How'd you feel like Justin played? It's most pass attempts he's had in a game, most passing yards he's had in a game this season.
Yeah, I thought he was about as precise as he could be, or a quarterback could be. There were some great throws, some great avoid of pressure, and just putting the ball in the appropriate spot. Throughout the entire game, it was super impressive. I think hopefully, this reminds everybody that Justin Herbert's really good at playing quarterback. Yeah, just love it. And guys were making tough catches. I don't think we may have dropped one on the day, but he was putting it on the money.
Coach, when Pastor Tan goes out, when the football like that goes out, does it change anything you do? Do you open up things, or maybe on that side of the field, or how does that work?
I mean, not really. I mean, we were kind of struggling with some of our own guys coming in and out. I mean, it's good to see Quentin come back and Ladd. He was working through a couple things. Him to come back. We were trying to get the personnel right. Simi Fioco stepped up and made a big play for us. So, I thought we did a good job keeping it off balance too. I mean, some really great calls in there with the screens and the running game and the passing game were very complimentary today. So it's good. Like the way it was going.
Jim, obviously 4-quarter game, but to shut them out through 3 quarters.
Yeah.
Seems pretty significant.
Yeah. And we had Christian Fulton that went out in the game, and then gave up a couple, where we didn't tackle the quarterback. We got to tackle him. He made some great, really good plays out of the pocket, and then we lost coverage a couple times, but and I still don't know if that touchdown at the end, the one they did call, looked like that was incomplete. But they did a heck of a job moving the ball off their own 5-yard line to get that score, and then they never over till it's over, and our guys battled to the end, and it's a tough place to get a win. It's a heck of a football team.
Just getting Justin going in the passing game, is that something that you guys sort of made a point of emphasis coming out of the bye week, or was it a specific plan for today against the Broncos?
Just as he's getting more mobile, I mean, that's give him great credit. I don't want to put any percentages on it, but this is best, where he can be back there and defend himself. Some deeper drops, I think that was important. I mean, we weren't going to risk anything with him in the last couple games, and so yeah, definitely, if you want to consider it that. I mean, that's really what's precipitating it.
Jim, just to get back to the episode that you had, planning any follow-up?
Yeah, they're going to have a follow-up for sure. Yeah, usually got to do a Holter monitor, or go see the cardiologist tomorrow, see what's up.
Joe, I know you wanted to move on. Just one more thing. Do you know what type it is that you have?
Atrial flutter.
Okay.
That's what I've been told.
And you're not concerned about this being an issue moving forward?
No, I trust the doctors though. I don't know how they categorize it. It does, just it's the heart, so you take it seriously, right? That's trust the doctors.
A couple rookies at corner today, and Targeeb and Cam.
Uh-huh.
How did you feel like they held up?
Pretty good throughout most of the game. Lost didn't find the route. A couple times there at the end. Got beat on some dig routes, but great learning experience for them, and I think it bodes well for us that they played so much, played the whole game, and played pretty darn well.
What did you think of Kamani scoring a touchdown in his first NFL touch?
I thought it was an amazing catch. It was a great catch. It was a great throw. I'm not taking anything away. Don't take anything away from the throw, because that was a great throw. But also that was a really good catch by Kamani, and then loved the way he finished it off in the end zone.
You guys had a 20-play drive last week.
20-play drive, like 7 first downs in that drive.
What did that do for you guys, but also for the defense? How demoralizing is that?
I think it's just good. Keeps our defense off the field, and keeps their offense off the field. That was a heck of a drive. I mean, I think we were able to come out of the shadow of our goalpost, really. I mean, inside the 10-yard line, and put together scoring drives, as they did. that time, but I guess twice because they got the field goal too later. But yeah, I mean that's hard to do. I mean it's hard to get that many first downs, run that many plays in a drive.
How have you seen Kamani progress just from this first few months of the season?
Probably the same as you. You know, I mean, it's exactly.
Watching more at practice than us.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, the games. I think that's that's been the big progression. Now he's in there in the games. You know, we're gonna be able to trust him a lot more now. You know, and he's continues to be able to protect the ball, make the play, and then protection. You know how he comes along in the protection. But I thought he acquitted himself well that way as well. And Hassan, did too. Big short yardage carry where second effort where he got that. So, and JK had a heck of a game. It's great to see that, and he was really good in protection. JK's been really good in protection all year long, and now to have the a guy playing in his first game to be good in protection, that bodes well. And Hassan, who's hasn't been here in the off season, but he's got it picked up now. So I mean, I feel good and better about that.